What are you up to now?
Ne bağırdınız be? Gideriz takip.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Aha. Süpürge.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Aleykümselam Elçin, hoş geldin.
The goal of today
Kalmam.
is to remind
Aleykümselam,
all of
hoş
you
geldin.
how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As
Catman,
broom flight is,
pardon.
first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated.
Bir şey
in this
olmadı
class.
kardeşim Life
We'll leave
After'a.
that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
Teşekkürler. Büyük Kıran Numan Bey, hoş geldiniz.
Thank you. Now,
Süpürgemle uçacağım mı şimdi?
Up, you stupid ratty school groom!
Up.
Yukarı. Yetenekliyiz.
one leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Ne yaparsınız
If you
Numan
hear
Bey?
my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
Okay.
Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them
This is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done.
Yıllardır söylüyorlar, bir onu denemedim. Onu da deneyeceğim herhalde kardeşim bu gidişte.
Advanced exercise, shall we?
Ha, Brawl Stars'la karıştırdım, pardon.
Set of rings
Ne
will take
diyor?
you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Çok iyi. Şampiyon.
What a view.
Harbiden ne manzara.
Nice day.
Kapağı bunu koyacağım sanırım.
That wasn't too bad.
Şöyle bir tane çekeyim. Hı.
The old boathouse.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Çünkü bildirim atmadı yayın, ondan kaynaklı.
Made it. Did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Süper.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Çok iyi aga.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Geliyorum. Bekle beni.
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Pek sağlam bir yere inemedik ama. Aleykümselam. Davaro kardeş, hoş
hello,
geldin.
Professor. We were
Bildirim
trying to get a
atmadı
bit of
çünkü
extra
ondan
practice in.
ya.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Thank you. Bak varmış, gördün
Sorry
mü?
about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Hiç pişman değilim, güzel
It was worth
uçuştu.
losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda.
Tamam
She's
Barış,
Kagawa's
görüşürüz.
favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Uçan sınıf. Bir dakika. İyi bir ayarlayayım hemen bir. Kapağı. Görüntü. Bir. Okey. JPEG atsız. Tamamdır. Şimdi değiştir. Atsız. Aç. Ne demek ya? Yapma be. Şekil olmaman lazım senin. Seç. Kırp. Hah. Farklı. Masaüstü. PG. Kaydet. Okey. Değiştir. Okey. Okey. Okey. Tamam. Veriştir. Şimdi şunu şöyle al. Sohbet. Öyle al. Yeterli bir sayı şükür et.
I do like. I wish I could afford my own broom instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
Yeni görev. İhtiyaç odası var. Şura. Yapalım önce. Süpürgeleri kullanamıyoruz mu bir daha? Yok.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gören bilyeler mi? Şu an o bilyeleri göremiyorum hala. Sonra. Ki şu. Yan görev.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Bir geçit mi var? Nerede?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister. Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Güzel bir hikaye. De. Ha.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind.
Aleykümselam Doğukan. Söyleyeyim ben direkt. Ryzen 9 5900X 32 RAM 1 TB SSD 3080 ekran kartı. Asus TUF 3080 ekran kartı. Bu kadar.
I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Yeni bir ürün.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras.
Patlama laneti. Bu mu? Şöyle alalım.
Both have their uses. Confringo. You'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of spell. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Çok iyi.
I have to say, I
Fazlası var,
enjoyed
eksiği
that.
yok.
The first time
Volkan.
Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time.
Teşekkür ederim.
It's not the
Hoş
same
geldin
without
Büşra.
I'm sorry about
Aynen.
your sister.
Şaşırdık
anything
mı?
I can do?
Hayır.
Perhaps when I next head to
YouTube
Feldcroft, you could come
algoritması.
along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock?
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You
Yani
can trust me.
o sana
Alright.
güven, sen de ona güven.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else
Bunu
can.
söylemekle mi
Fig and I
yaptın
think that
kötü mü
Ranrock
acaba?
has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying
Gün
archaic
içerisinde
forms of
YouTube'a
magic
bir
for
adet
ages.
paylaşım yaptığında
Perhaps
ondan
we can help
sonraki
each other.
yaptığım
In the
paylaşımların
meantime,
bildirimini atmıyor.
with both Rookwood
Bu
and
algoritma.
Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Neyse yeni bir büyü öğrettiniz bize, sağ ol
When I
kardeş.
head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Ayrılalım. Örümceklere karşı işe yarayacak bu da.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello.
Yakalandık.
Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Bir baktın ki canlı yayın varmış
Trust
değil
me,
mi
Ominous.
Nefas?
I
Hoş
wouldn't say a
geldin.
word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Çok
Ominous, I
tersin
just
ya.
meant-
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Bir şey olmaz, bir şey olmaz Sebastian'a. Görevler. Aa, benim şu an aktif görevim mi var? Aa, varmış. Doğru. Aha, bu görevimiz var. İyidir çok şükür kardeşim, sen nasılsın? İyi yaptın Mefas. Büyü güzelmiş.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
İkinci. Hoşuma gitti.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
What do you think Black White is like? And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Yukarı yukarı. Tırmandıkça kuyulardan yukarı.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
forgive me. The headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might
İhtiyaç
stumble upon this
odasına
room
geldik ha,
entirely by accident.
güzel.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is
İhtiyacımız
Deke?
var.
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Dur. Düzeltiriz. Sakin ol. Yapıyor.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell.
Yeni bir büyü
You
daha
can
mı
cast
öğreniyoruz?
Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things
Odadaki
here in the
nesneleri
room.
yok etme.
I suggest you practice the wand movements first,
Tamam, ben
then you
alırım
can clear
şimdi.
the chairs away.
Evet, yeni bir şey öğretiyor bize. Hop. Evet, let's go.
Splendid.
Kapatsana kapıyı anne. Hemen şunu alalım. Hangisiydi? Nomos değil. Bu. Evet, let's go.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Wow.
You'll note that you are now in
Güzel.
possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Neredesin elf? Elma dersem
that-
çık. Armut dersem yine çık.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Hoş geldin Burcu.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Aha. Tablo konuştu bizde. Vallahi tablo konuştu. Ben şimdi burada bir şeyler keşfedeceğim sanırım. Dur bir dakika.
Accio!
Sandıkta bir şey var mı?
Confringo!
Telefon, bir saniye.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Accio! What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps
Accio!
summon your wits and find out.
Accio! Accio! Accio! I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Nothing to identify, for now at least. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular
ses
object.
kapalıymış
You
ya.
should have acquired some for a potion station and
Valla
potting
pek
table
konuşmuyorum
from
zaten.
tomes and
Merakla
scrolls in
oynuyorum şu
Hogsmeade.
anda.
I did. Where can I find the resources I
Mos
need?
hoş geldin. Yeni
While
gelenler.
resources such as
Hepiniz
moonstone
hoş
can
geldiniz.
be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Aynen öyle oldu söz.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Protego!
Beni nasıl değiştiriyoruz ki? Rengi. Teşekkürler. Zemher'e hoş geldin. Aa, tamam.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Normalde bu yayını uzun tutacaktım arkadaşlar ama ufak bir işim çıktı. O yüzden bu yayını şimdilik kapatacağım. Bilginiz olsun. Yarın uzun bir Life After yayınında görüşürüz. Kendinize dikkat edin.